I don't know. So this is my first video diary. It's September 8th, 2019. And right now, I should be doing homework, but this video was a better idea, you know? Yeah. My name is Lori Elga Fortune. I'm in 11th grade right now. I've been out of Popka since freshman year. I don't know why I had to pause and think about that, but I've been out of Popka since freshman year. And the most memorable thing connected with school last year was making the cheer team. Yeah, that was really fun. What am I most looking forward to this year? Passing my classes, cheering, and maintaining homeostasis with my mental health. What was the best movie that I saw this summer? The Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale is really good. It scares me though, because like what happens in the show could actually happen. An American Horror Story. I don't know why I never watched it, but I just decided to watch it, and it's really good. What song is going through my head right now? It's a K-pop song, because right now, recently, for like 2 years, I wouldn't say recently, I've been obsessed with K-pop. I used to knock on it, like I used to shit on it so much. I used to be like, ew, that's so weird. But it's so good and catchy. But it's a K-pop song called Beam Bam Boom by Rocket Punch. What artist do I absolutely hate? Kodak Black. I don't understand how people... Okay, 7th grade, I used to love Kodak Black. I used to listen to all his songs. But now I just can't stand him. Like, he says anything for attention. And he's just ugly and fat now, so. Yeah. What's one time you laughed this summer? I cannot remember, like, a specific time where I laughed. But if I were to say one, I would say probably at cheer practice, probably something Naij did, or probably something that Jocelyn did. But we didn't practice because Naij and Jocelyn are on varsity and I'm on JV. My grandmama just called me. Oh my gosh. She just called me. She just moved into her new house. But I'm doing this video right now. So I'll call her back when I'm done with this because I already started it. And I'm just going to add this clip to the last clip. So where did I end up at? Oh yeah, Jocelyn and Naij are on varsity, but I just started cheer this year, so I'm on JV. JViana, you know. But when we were practicing together, like, the lock-in was really funny. I love the lock-in. It was really fun. I ate at Chipotle a lot this summer. And question 11 is, what is something you intend to do this year? Get good grades, pass my classes, get my GPA up, and find happiness and peace. The biggest challenge, 3 AP classes and cheering. And here's the thing. You know what? Somebody give me my clown award, because this is the most high schooler thing that I could have done. Okay, so I was in AP Calc in the beginning, like for 2 weeks. And then I went to my guidance counselor and I asked her to take me out of Calc and put me in probability and stat. And then I also asked her to take me out of anatomy and physiology. And the reason why I didn't want to take anatomy and physiology is because it was in a North Campus and I did not feel like walking there 2 times a day, every day for the rest of the school year. And because I wanted B lunch. But I just told her that I took HBS last year and I didn't want to take the same class, which was a stupid reason because it could have been an easy A. But the sole reason why I didn't want to take anatomy is because there's a girl that I don't like in there, and because I didn't want to walk to the North Campus. So she changed, and I had that 5th period. So I thought that changing my 5th period would get me B lunch with my friends, and it didn't. So now I have AP Bio, and I took biology freshman year. I have AP Bio, probability and stats. It's a really easy class. I can't say that now because it's the beginning of the year. But now I have AP Bio, AP French, and AP Lang. So I'm a clown, you know? And AP Bio is kind of hard. Yeah, that's my biggest challenge. What's going to be the biggest change in you between now and the end of high school? My skin, my work ethic, hopefully, because I'm still lazy, but not as lazy. Am I? I don't know. If you could describe your life in a song right now, what would the song be? It's not, okay, I don't resonate with this song at all because I've never had a boyfriend. But it's the song Boyfriend by Ariana Grande. I know nothing about relationships, but it's a song called Boyfriend by Ariana Grande. But the first line says, I'm a mother effing train wreck. I can't cuss on here, so. That line resonates with my life. So that describes my life. Not the song, just that line. And a shout out to my mom, my sister, Naiz, Jocelyn, Taylor, and Laurel. Shout out to them. And that concludes my video diary. And if my future self is watching this, take care of your skin, exercise, and eat healthy. Good night. I went back to edit the 2 clips together, and I realized that 90% of video was just me saying, yeah, just me stalling. So I apologize for not being able to form a proper sentence. I have a total of 1 brain cell. So that really concludes my video diary. My name is Lori Fortune, and this is my video diary. It is currently 2:11 a.m. It's 2:11 a.m. on February 28th, 2020. So here are the questions. What was the best thing that happened in 2019? I would say my Sweet 16 party, because I stuttered. Okay, I felt like the center of attention for once in my life, you know? What was the worst thing that happened in 2019? It wasn't like a specific, actually, maybe, I don't know. It depends. Like years from now, I'll think about 2019 and I'll be able to know. Cause let me stop. We just got out of 2019, so still trying to process that. You know, life is just going so fast. The worst thing, it wasn't like a single event, but I'd say like my mental health said, girl, my mental health was, no. Anyways, describe how the school year is going so far. The school year, junior year, I don't even have words. Like, this is the worst school year of my life. The worst. Like, academically, socially, actually, academically and mentally. But I do sports now. Just, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess, I don't know. Scale was gone. Oh yeah, okay, I'll edit that out. Scale was gone September and October. What was something that was good going through your mind about his absence? I would come to class every day and I used to be like, please, I hope Scale's here. Look, Scale will be here. And it'd always be that fucking, ooh, I can't cuss in these. But it'd be that Jamaican lady and she would yell at us for no reason. Like, all we did was breathe, ma'am. All we did was breathe. And she made the class so depressing and unenjoyable. Like, the classroom was dark for like a whole month because like I'd walk in the class and the lights would be off because she'd start playing them. She wouldn't even explain the movies to us. She'd just turn them on and just yell at us occasionally. So yeah, I was hoping that Skate Hill would come back because the class was very boring. What did I do for Christmas 2019? I didn't do anything. I cleaned my room. I did my makeup and I went to my cousin's house. I don't really remember what I did on Christmas. What was the best thing you gave for Christmas? I don't have a job. I don't have money to be giving stuff for Christmas. What's the best thing I got for Christmas? I got money from my dad. And that's the only thing I got for Christmas because we don't really celebrate it, you know? What was the best song of 2019? Borderline by Tame Impala. Don't At Me. That song. Chef's kiss. On to the next page. I'm reading these off of my laptop, by the way, because I lost the paper. Because, you know, Lori can't keep a sheet of paper to save her life. So, what was the best movie of 2019? It must have been released that year. Okay, wait. I don't watch movies like that. I'm gonna look up a list of 2019 movies to see, like... I'm still trying to figure out if Black Panther was... I don't know if it was Black Panther that came out 2019 or if that was 2018. I don't think I got a comment on that one because I didn't watch any movies. Wait. Yeah. I'm gonna pass on that one. What was the worst movie of 2019? It could have been Film Class. So my camera cut off because I don't have storage. So I'm just gonna wrap up really quick and do the last few questions. The worst movie that I saw in film class, I just say Cowboys and Aliens, because like that's just, like you had to be on like drugs to think of a movie like that. Because I just, there's no words. What's gonna be the hardest thing to accomplish between now and the end of school? Motivation, good mental health, a social life, decent grades. I mean, I decided I'm going to community college, so like sometimes I'm just like, is it even worth it? Because I'm going to go to community college anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm still going to try because, you know, challenging yourself. Include a film clip. Do you remember? I can do that. I'll just put in a clip. But the last question says, what do you think was the most important to you? Oh, since the decade just started, the most significant thing that's happened to you in the last 10 years? Don't really remember the last 10 years if I'm being my stiff ponytail. Last 10 years, therapy is expensive. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not getting into that because this is a film project. If it's anything good, I don't know. I'm not being negative Nancy, but I just really can't remember because life is so effing trash sometimes, like a lot of the time. But that concludes my video diary that I finally did after a month. You know, I tried to get as accurate as possible because Lori is a procrastinator. So, you know, if I watch this years from now, I'll be like, yeah, that's some me shit right there. That's something I would do. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.
Alright, state your name. Victor. What grade are you in? 10th. How long have you been at Apopka High School? If you are new to AHS, where were you? I've been here both years. Wait. Oh. What was the most memorable thing that happened last year connected with school? I don't know. 5. What are you most looking forward to this year? Christmas. What was the best movie / TV show that you saw this summer? Hold on. That you saw this summer? What was it? It was Rick and Morty. That's what it was. What song is going through your head right now? A Dope Lamp too. Okay. What song or artist do you absolutely hate and why? Ski Mask. It sucks. When was one when was one time you laughed this summer? What was it and what made you laugh? Something someone said on the game. Hey, invite Ivan. Or you don't got him as... Wow, you better get on Xbox. Oh, alright. I'm about to go to game chat. Ooh. What place did you eat at the most this last summer? McDonald's. What is something you intend to do this year? Shut the fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to do this. I don't know. Get ABs. Shut. What is going to be your biggest challenge this year? I don't know. My Photoshop class. It's like he does a baby voice, but he don't want to do it. Oh. Yeah, like an actual baby. And it sounds just like one. But he don't want to do it no more. 13. I can't do it. What is going to be the biggest change in you between now and the very end of the school? Oh no. If you could describe your life in a song right now, what would a song be? I don't. For real? I don't know. Give a shout out to whomever is important in your life right now. Say what you want. They can say what they want. What? They can say what they what? They can say what they what? Juice WRLD is shit. No, I'm just playing. That's fucked up. I don't fucking know. Mamba. Full name and date of taping. Victor Roscoe, January 31st. What was the best thing that happened to you in 2019? Oh God, what the hell? Does not have to be connected to school. That shit's easy, guy. Okay. Best thing. I don't What could it be? Oh, I don't know. Good grades, really? Okay, yeah, I guess that. Oh, what was the worst thing that happened in 2019? That actually is, but no, I gotta say something else. I don't know, my grandpa dying. I said the worst thing. What are you talking about? It says 2019. Describe how the school year is going so far. What was something funny or good that has happened in class or at school? It's going alright. Something funny that has happened was, I don't know, almost getting caught skipping. Is that? I don't know. Pretty sure it was a funny song. Describe how the school year is going so far. Yeah. Hill was gone September and October. What was something that was going through your mind about this absence? I was confused. What did you do for Christmas? Yeah, my teacher. What did you do for Christmas 2019? I went to my grandma's house. What was the best thing you got for Christmas? No. Probably. What? Yeah, probably. Yeah, where's it at? I don't know. Probably Bell I got. What was the best song of 2019? It must have been released that year. Ooh. 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 Hell no. Probably Chosen One by Polo G. What was the best movie 2019? Yeah. Probably Joker. That was alright. What was the worst movie of 2019? Oh, Black Christmas, I think it was called. God, it's 2020. Bro, what is going to be the hardest thing to accomplish between now and the end of the school year? Stopping. I'm gonna pass. What the hell? Stop. Like, I don't know, going to class. 14. The beginning of 2020 marks a decade. And looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think was the most important, significant thing that has happened to you in the last 10 years? What is it, Marty? How was the year now that we are at the end of the year? It's good because we got the rest of the year off. What are your plans for next year? To do my work more. What was the best thing about Apopka High School? How bad the security is. Is there anyone at Apopka High School you would like to thank and why? No. Who are the most memorable teachers you had? Well, I don't really pay attention. 6, is there anything you would regret in the last year of school or would change or do over? That one time I got caught skipping. 7, what was the most memorable moment of the school year? Corona. Where do you think you will be in 10 years? I don't know. 9. What is the funniest thing that happened in your film class? I didn't really pay attention. 10. What was the most memorable thing that happened in your film class? When Hill was out for like 3 months. What is one thing that Hill did or that you'll remember when he left for 3 months? How do you want to be remembered? I don't really care. Introduce. What do you think will be the most? What do you think you will most remember about Popka High School 20 years from now? How trash it was.
Dude, it's gonna hurt his feet.
Jump down.
Good thing, come on. It's
You
not
got
even
it.
that- Come on, man. That's not even that high, guy.
State my name. My name is Catalina Valley. I'm a junior at Apopka High School. I've been going to Apopka for 3 years now, and the most memorable thing that can connect me to the school is when there was a big behind fight that broke out my freshman year. During the fire drill, and like people right next to me were just swinging, like they just started swinging out of nowhere. And you know, freshman middle school me was like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. So I take out my camera, I start recording it just like everybody else, and then out of nowhere I hear it, and I look up and I got pepper sprayed in the face. And I mistakenly deleted the video, so I really like didn't benefit out of this recording at all. So I was just like, and I didn't even know you could pepper spray children legally. Like, I wasn't even in the fight, but I guess my nosy self was just trying to record it. Still. But, you know, my mama wasn't going to sue because we don't got that type of money. Anyways, what am I most looking forward to this year? Spirit Week. Christmas vacation. And summer. Summer. What was the best movie / TV show that I watched this summer? Best TV show was Euphoria on HBO with Zendaya. And the movie was The Notebook. I just seen it. I can totally understand what the hype was about. I kind of feel like very uncultured for not watching it a long time ago, but it was really good. One song that is going through my head right now is No Guidance by Drake. And what song and artist do I absolutely hate? What song or artist do I absolutely hate and why? Taylor Swift. I just don't like her music. I don't like her personality. I just don't like her. One time I laughed so hard this summer was when we were in Georgia and my baby sister was looking at the fishes. And like she was looking at, they were obviously in the tank. There was like a little tank in our hotel full of fishes. And one of the fishes threw itself against the like glass. And my baby sister just started like screaming and just started crying because she thought the fish was going to attack her. And it sounds pretty bad, but I was laughing. The place that I ate the most at this summer was definitely Chick-fil-A. Something that I do intend to do this year is get more involved in school activities and join more clubs. And something that I know is going to be a challenge and that I'll probably struggle with is like staying on task, because I do get distracted mid-year, and working Skyward because I do not know how to work Skyward. I don't even know whose idea it was to put Skyward. Parker's book was way better. So if I could choose a song for like the point of my life right now, I'd probably choose It Takes Time by Trippie Redd. You know time is of the essence. You know time is of the essence. Girl, you gotta be patient. That's all I'm gonna sing right now. But basically because I always want things done at like the time I want it done, and I'm impatient and I don't like waiting. So it's just like now. But you know, I gotta wait it out. Things take time. The goals that I want are gonna come soon. They don't have to come tomorrow. They're gonna come over time. And I just want to give a shout out to my parents for sacrificing a lot of things for me and getting me the supplies and the things that I need in order to be successful. So I do plan on making them proud in the future. Hi, my name is Catalina Valley. It is February 2nd, 2020. The best thing that happened to me in 2019 was the birth of my baby sister. And it was actually pretty surprising just because we couldn't think my mom could even have kids anymore. She was like getting to that age. I don't know, to be honest. Looking back, losing a lot of like bonds with people that I thought would never leave. That's probably, but that's what happens in high school. So, well, 2020 in general is starting off as a mess. I mean, Australia is basically burning down. There's diseases killing like everybody, and Kobe died. So, and this is only the beginning of 2020. World War III might be a possibility. So, but I mean, my school-wise, well, 2020 school-wise is probably going alright. Like, this is my junior year, and these are supposed to be the glory years of high school, but I don't see what all the hype is about. The movies do not make it cut out to what it really is, like, at all. I want to speak to management, because what they portray in the movies is not how high school really is. I do not see nobody breaking out and singing and everybody else knowing the exact steps and routines. But, something funny that happened in class would probably be when this huge fight broke out in English and everyone just thought they were playing. Like, it was just like a little, like, slap around box. And then they full on started fist fighting. And the teacher was just sitting there, just enjoying the show. Like, he was just letting them go. So what was going through my mind during Scale's absence was that he retired early, but then the substitutes announced that he was going through chemotherapy, which sucked, but I was hoping he got better. And there was a lot of rumors actually on why Scale was gone. Some people said he was on vacation, some people said he retired early, some people said a lot of things. Some people said he was flat out dead, but I was happy when he came back. He's probably one of the funniest teachers I have. What did I do for Christmas 2019? Well, we were out of the country, so it was probably one of the best/worst Christmases I've ever had. Just because, I mean, the country's beautiful. It's nice to like visit where we came from again. It's always nice every time we go. There's so much beautiful sceneries. The food is amazing, but it's just so hot. And when we went over there, all of our family got sick. Like, it's like we took turns each day getting sick, basically. Like, one day somebody had a stomach virus, the next day somebody's head hurt, and it was a terrible process. Yeah. But the best thing I probably got for Christmas was my flight ticket home, just because I was homesick. I missed Florida, I missed my friends, I missed toilets with the toilet seat on it, and not having to pay to use the bathroom, because if that's one thing I hated in Mexico was the fact that there was no toilet seats, and when they gave you toilet paper, they would give you a limited amount, just because over there you gotta, be stingy with what you want. One of the top songs of 2019 would probably be No Guidance by Drake and Chris Brown, just because I love me some Drake, and I still play it till this day. 2019 for me would probably be Aladdin, just because I love Disney movies, and just seeing the Disney cartoons that I would watch as a child come to life. Loved it. And Jasmine is probably one of my favorite Disney princesses. The first one would probably be hands down Cinderella, just because I grew up watching that movie on repeat. Worst movie of 2019? Joker. Joker. I don't know what it was. Like, the actor was good. Like, he was really in character, but I feel like it portrayed the Joker completely wrong. Like, yes, it did show a side of mental illness that people do need to focus on, but I don't know. I just like the Jared Leto version way better. The Suicide Squad Joker version way better. Maybe it's just because he's a psycho and he's Jared Leto. Probably one of the worst movies of 2019. One of the hardest things that will probably be the hardest to try to accomplish between now and the end of the school year would probably be staying on track in general, from like schoolwork wise and work wise. I'm a person that gets distracted really easily. I doze off so quick. I can't focus on anything. I don't have ADHD, but I think I don't have ADHD, but I don't know. Like I get so lazy. I put things off to the last minute and never do it. Like these video diaries. I'm gonna try my best to stay focused. We'll see how that goes. Hi, my name's Catalina Valley, and I'm a junior at Apopka High School. So, how was my year now that the year was over? Well, I mean, to be honest, 2019 to 2020 hasn't been like, I mean, it's been pretty good, you know? But I could say that it could have been better. There's some things that could have happened that like could have played out a different way, but I mean, I'm still here, I'm still healthy, so here. Well, my plans for next year are I do want to be in the dual enrollment program, and I want to do the facial specialty that is offered over there in Orange Technical, just because I want to be an esthetician in my future career. Working as much as I could, and also working academically as much as I could. I feel like the best thing about Apopka High School would probably be my friends, just because I get to see them there like almost every day when they would actually go to school. It would probably be the teachers that actually made learning fun and, you know, were passionate about what they taught and actually bonded with their students. Like Mr. Hoover's, for example, he made learning fun. Mr. Clank, he was also he was one of the coolest teachers too. Coach Sowers, because he would help me out a lot. Like even the mornings when I would run late to his class, he would like catch me up. Mr. Scahill, because his classes was probably one of the funniest. One of the most memorable teachers would probably be Mr. Mellon, definitely. Even though I only had him for a short amount of time before I switched out of his class. He was like one of my most memorable teachers just because it's not all the time where like a teacher put their time aside to actually like bond with the students and actually remember all of their names. And Mr. Williams, because he's probably one of the youngest teachers, he's like 24 last year. Well, I mean, there wouldn't be much that I would change because I feel like a lot of things from my past taught me a lesson right now. But if I could, it would probably be like some past friendships that were so toxic that I shouldn't have even endorsed in the beginning. And I would probably have to say my first relationship would probably be something that I would change as well, just because that was just a complete mess. But other than that, I mean, I've learned from my past, so I would probably say the last week before spring break is when it would be one of my most memorable moments, just because so much things changed that like nobody ever had to deal with, and it was a lot of adjusting that we all had to deal with. I will have been moved out of Florida on still on the way to being successful. I wouldn't say that I hope by then I will be close to making it, but just like if I'm not, I will still be in progression because I know stuff doesn't just happen overnight. That I have my own lash bar, like my own salon open 10 years. I'm traveling, I'm spending time with people I love, and I'm just getting ready for like the adulthood. So, the funniest thing that happened in my film class would probably be when this random girl was just saying something so quick, and then this girl behind her that doesn't even really talk translated the whole thing for her. Like it's like this girl spoke gibberish, like whole different language, and the girl that was sitting behind her like retranslated it when Mr. Scahill was just like, "What did she say?" Retranslated it when Mr. Scahill was just like, "What did she say?" And she was like, "Oh, well, she said yada yada yada." Mr. Scahill was gone. I guess she became labeled as like her personal translator for the rest of the year, and which is pretty funny. It was like trying to get this one girl to get in her seat, and because this girl was literally sitting in the middle of the floor as if there wasn't 80 other chairs around her, and she was trying to get her up the seat, and I think the girl started hissing at her. I'm pretty sure. I don't even need to name the girl. He'll probably know who this is when he watches it. But it's still embezzled. Like, it's still embezzled. It's still engraved in my head for some reason, because it's just like, you did this for what? Like, alright guys, you guys can have your phones out, you guys can start texting, sexting, Netflixing, and I don't know, I guess he would, just basic stuff he would joke around with. Scale probably said or did, when he said don't get cancer, it sucks, which is like terrible. It's like, it's dark humor though. I guess he would, just basic stuff he would joke around with, as kid, like, so how do I want to be remembered? Well, successful. I hope I was successful, or I'd become successful. You know, just somebody who was always dependable, somebody that you could always count on. I probably will remember that I graduated. All the times that I would be running late with my Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, I definitely gonna remember that. I have some.
Ready? Why you so far? Exactly. She ain't gonna do it.
Come on. 1, 2, 3. Ah, bitches. 7:30 in the morning, and girls would already be fighting. Definitely won't forget that.
Okay, let's do this. All right, my name is Jose Class Jr. Yeah, I'm in 11th grade. I've been in Apopka High School since freshman year and middle school since 6th grade. So a long time, whole life. Memorable moment. Probably sophomore year, I made varsity. I was surprised. Had a pretty good season also. I'm looking forward to having another great season, hopefully even better. Hopefully getting committed, going to college. We'll see. TV show. Let me tell you. Stranger Things. Probably the best thing I've seen. That's got me the whole summer. Honestly. A song going through my head. Probably I Want to Party by Rio. I Want to Party. Check that out. You should. Absolutely hate. Let me tell you. What's her name? Cardi B. Don't even get me started. One time I laughed this summer. Probably whatever. My little sister and my mom got in an argument because my little sister didn't want to go to sleep, so she threw a tantrum. That was hilarious. Took a video of it. It was very funny. They were like going off. It was pretty funny to me. Most place I eat the most. McDonald's. For sure. $1 McChicken. Anytime. Something I tend to do this year. Something I tend to do this year. Hopefully make the team again. Biggest challenge. Passing test. That's a really struggle. That's a struggle for me. Passing test. And that's it. Passing test. What is going to be the biggest change in between now and the very end of school? Between now and then, depending, probably like friends, relationships, and like grades. Because if I don't get good grades, I'm screwed. Let's see. Probably like what was this song? It was like a cartoon. I think it's called Sing. I don't know why, but it's like I'm still standing. Yeah. Probably because like I'm still going. I'm standing. Give out a shout out. Honestly, right now, probably my girlfriend Aubrey. Hopefully, by like next video, still be with me because I actually really like this girl. Love. Ooh. And probably my best friends, Mateo, Brandon, Grayson, and the whole baseball team for the boys. Thank you. Jose Class Jr. signing out. Peace. Okay. My name is Jose Class, and the date of taping is February the 3rd. Best thing that happened. The best thing that happened in 2019 was probably my girlfriend for now. The worst thing, probably not making the tribal team I tried out for that my parents paid probably like $200. That was pretty bad. I got in trouble. The school year so far. Probably the funny thing about our class, 4th period, when that bitch Soraya, it's just funny how you just handle her. It's just hilarious. You just put up with her and like say some stupid shit so she goes along with it. Or that like Spanish girl who doesn't even speak English. It's terrible. It's just funny. I can't stop laughing. Scale's gone. Oh, when you were gone, I for sure thought you were like ill or something. Not dead. I stayed home for Christmas. Best thing you gave for Christmas. Probably like, I gave my girlfriend like a Polaroid camera with like a bear and, you know, all the chocolate and stuff. Best thing I got, probably Nintendo Switch. I got that. That was pretty good. I did not expect that. What was the best song of 2019? I would say I can't remember. It's like this Young Boy song. Young Boy. Song with Young Boy. One of them. What was the best movie 2019? Best movie? I like Jumanji 2. Worst movie? It can have been. What was that? Freaking. That like Cowboys movie that was like aliens invading. That was pretty boring. That was pretty boring. You know what I'm talking about. What is going to be the hardest thing to do to accomplish between now and then of the school year? Probably what baseball players would likely have is a ring on their finger. Since, no offense, football kind of choked, but it's okay. We would like to hopefully get a ring or go to states. Haven't been there in a long time, and probably finish out this school year with like 3.5 above average. Second year in college or something. Include a film. I'll do that at the end. The beginning of 2020 marks a decade of 2010. Looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think? Probably the way I looked. I was like the short, chubby kid. I don't know, I'm still kind of chubby, but I've gotten taller, smarter, stronger. That's about it. Probably mature. And yeah, and I'll add the film at the end. Thank you. Have a great day. Okay, to explain that film that I'm going to show you, well, that you saw, that is something I'll never forget because we lost by a point and we blew it. That was a memorable moment. Not good, but still, I'll never forget it. We could have won, but hey, You lose some, you win some. We lost. How was the year? Now that we're at it. It was pretty good besides the point where we didn't get to finish it. Plans for next year. Hopefully be able to play on my senior year baseball and actually get to finish it out. Best thing that happened Popka High School, probably like building relationships in baseball. Is there anyone? Probably my coaches, because it made me a better person or who I am. Memorable teachers. Freshman year, Mr. Martin, science. I hated him, literally. Hated him. Boring. All he did was give us homework every day. Anything I regret? No, this year was pretty solid, except for what happened. What was the most memorable moment of the school year? I'll probably the school year. I'll never forget how we didn't get to play our baseball season, and the coronavirus took that away. Kind of sucked. You know, the seniors were pretty cool. Miss them. Where I see myself in 10 years. Hopefully finishing college and getting into a good job, I guess. Funniest thing that happened in your film class. Probably when that Soraya girl and the EC psoriasis girl like backfired. I don't know. They just couldn't stop talking. It was just annoying but funny at the same time. Memorable thing that happened in your film class. Probably when that, I forgot her name. She was right to my left, and she said something to me, and I said something back, and like we were like, she was getting mad for no reason. I don't know. It's kind of scary, honestly. One thing Mr. Scahill said or did: whenever you try to mimic EC's shit up instead of shut up. That was funny. How do you want me to remember? I want to be remembered as at least that baseball player who didn't play around with the girls, because that reputation's kind of, because every time someone said, "Oh, you're a baseball player," they thought I was like Caleb Stallings or one of those. What do you think you will most remember about Popka High School 20 years from now? Probably baseball, honestly. Friends I've built throughout the years. Then the clips are right there. So the videos and photos I'm about to show you, one of them were at my sister's party that I invited like my friends. That was pretty fun night. And another one was me and my girlfriend that we've been together since like sophomore year. And another one was at the courtyard. Like most of the baseball people were there. We just chill every morning out there and just talk. And then what happens in the locker room sometimes, go a little crazy. Caleb. And I think that's it. Okay.
My name is Q1 Ratliff. I'm in the 9th grade. This is my first year at Apopka High School. The middle school I was at was Wolf Lake Middle. The most memorable thing was probably the eighth grade school dance at Wolf Lake. What am I most looking forward to this year? Like making new friends and meeting new teachers. The best movie that I probably saw this summer, well, it really wasn't this summer, but I seen Good Boys. The movie was pretty funny. What song is going through my head right now? Probably, I don't really have one going through my head right now. What artist do I hate and why? Probably, I don't like The Weeknd. I don't know why I don't like him. I just don't like him for some reason. One thing that I laughed at this summer was probably at the movies when I seen Good Boys. It had a lot of funny scenes. What is something I intend to do this summer? Probably visit my dad. What is going to be my biggest challenge this year? Probably to get good grades. To give a shout out to anybody, I'll probably give a shout out to my parents and my friends.
Full name and date of taping. My full name is Q1 Ratliff, and the date of taping was Friday, February 7th. Question number 2. What was the best thing that happened in 2019? Waking up every day and being able to see my family. Question number 3. What was the worst thing that happened in 2019? My dad not able to come home every day because of his job. Question number 4. Describe the school year. How is it going so far? What was something funny or good that happened in the class or at school? The school year so far is going good. Something that happened was getting an A in biology. Cahill was gone September and October. What was something that was going through your mind about his absence? Hoping that he comes back healthy and cancer-free. Question number 6. What did you do for Christmas 2019? Go to my grandma's house and celebrate with my family and open presents. Question number 7. What was the best thing you gave for Christmas? My mom a perfume bottle. Question number 8. What was the best thing you got for Christmas? Madden 20. Question number 9. What was the best song of 2019? The Box by Roddy Ricch. Question number 10. What was the best movie of 2019? Jumanji 2. Question 11. What was the worst movie of 2019? It 2. Question number 12. What is going to be the hardest thing to accomplish between now and the end of the school? Getting all A's. Alright.
Question 1. How was the year now that we are at the end of the year? In the beginning of the year, it started off good, but at the end, it got boring because of how much we had to stay in the house due to the virus. Question 2. What are your plans for next year? To do good in school and be a better me. Question 3. What was the best thing about Apopka High School? The activities and the teachers. Question 4. Is there anyone in Apopka High School that you would like to thank and why? Probably my avid and weightlifting teacher because they got me through good assignments. Question 5. Who were memorable teachers you had throughout the year? You, my avid teacher, and my math teacher. Question 6. Is there anything you regret in the last year of school or would change or do over anything? Probably try to do better in my classes. Question 7. What was the most memorable moment of the school year? Us having to stay home because of the coronavirus. Question 8. Where do you think you will be in 10 years? Doing a good job and making money. Question 9. What is the funniest thing that happened in your film class when we watched Napoleon Dynamite? Question 10. What was the most memorable thing that happened in your film class? Seeing you come back from the hospital better. Question 11. How do you want to be remembered? As a role model. Question 12. What do you think you will most remember about Apopka High School 20 years from now? The teachers and the things we did in the class. All right, that's it.
Don't give up. Come on.
I'm not gonna.
What's your name?
My name is Zanaya Lagun.
What grade are you in?
I am in 12th grade.
How long have you been at Apopka High School?
I've been at Apopka High School for almost 4 years.
What were the most memorable thing that happened last year?
The most memorable thing that happened was flag football when we went to Tallahassee and like we won. Hoovie won his 200 win because of us, you know. Yeah.
What are you the most looking forward to this year?
So I'm looking forward to graduation. I'm looking forward to playing on the flag football team, win states, you know, and that's it, pretty much.
What was the best movie/TV show that you saw this summer?
Lion King. Lion King was very good. I cried multiple times.
What song is going through your head right now?
It's Alright by, I don't know what was his name, but It's Alright. That's the song.
What song or artist do you absolutely hate and why?
Kodak Black. Whatever his name is, Kodak Black, whatever his name. I do not like him. He sounds so dumb, like, and he look ugly. Next.
When was one time you laughed this summer?
I laughed yesterday when my best friend told me of this secret or whatever, and it was hilarious. Hilarious.
What place did you eat at the most this last summer?
I ain't gonna count. Maybe McDonald's. Pizza, I don't know. Yeah, maybe McDonald's.
What is something you intend to do this year?
I intend to recover from my ACL. I intend to do 2 main sports I want to do. I intend to have good grades also.
What is going to be your biggest challenge this year?
My biggest challenge is my mind during this recovery, getting back where I was, restarting over, and graduating, most likely, leaving the school.
What is going to be the biggest change in you between now and the very end of school?
I feel like I'm gonna be more mature. I'm gonna be full covering, you know, and it just, friends might change, you know, you never know. It's life.
If you could describe your life in a song right now, what song would it be? Sing it in line of it.
I don't have a song that represents my life. Oh, it's a song, I'm Not Lucky, I'm Loved by Travis Green. I'm not singing it, but it's I'm Not Lucky, I'm Loved. My bad, my voice. I'm Not Lucky, I'm Loved.
Give a shout out to whomever is important in your life right now.
I give a shout out to my mother, my twin, my ride or die, you know. I give a shout out to her because she been here since day one through my surgery. She helped me all the way through my surgery, all the way from kindergarten all the way to senior now. I just thank her for everything she did. And that's it. See you next time. So this is my video diary. So my name is Nyla Gunn. So what was the best thing that happened in 2019? A couple of the best thing that happened was boys went to state championships. I was able to really get to know other people, get close to my family and friends. What was the worst thing that happened in 2019? One of the worst things that happened was I tore my ACL during flag football season, and it was a long process of healing, therapy, and medication, and all that. Okay, describe how the school year is going so far. So the school year is going pretty good. There's a lot of off and on kind of stuff, good and bad at the same time. So what was the funniest thing that happened? The funniest thing that happened was when me and my friends was going to homecoming, right? And we went to sleep at the wheel. Like, we went to sleep. We left homecoming like 3 o'clock. And now, in the moment, it wasn't funny. But now, thinking back, it was very funny. Like, wow, we really went to sleep driving, like, at a stop sign. But, okay. So, Scare was gone in September, October. What was something you was thinking? So, I was thinking, like, wow, like, I really didn't, like, know he had cancer. You had cancer. But when I found out, I was like, dang, like I was mad, nervous, because I didn't know how bad it was. I didn't know if it was going to be very bad or what. Like, it was scary. So what did you do for Christmas? What I did for Christmas was I really like went to church, did a little Christmas thing at church, spent time with my family and friends. So what was the best thing that you gave? I actually really didn't really give nothing this year. Only thing I did was like show love, did a little stuff, cook and whatever like that. So what was the best thing I got? I got was like money. I bought my own self some AirPods because I really wanted some AirPods because everybody was having AirPods. So I was like, if everybody got AirPods, why do I need to have these little strings on my headphones? So I was like, let me just get some AirPods. So what was the best song in 2019? The best song was Rod Wave. He came out with an album, Hard on Ice and Poison, and it was a couple other songs too that was very, very good. So what was the best movie? So the best movie I seen in 2019 was Queen of Slim. It was like a black culture movie. I don't know how to explain it, but that was a good movie. Like, it was very good. So what was the worst movie? The worst movie I feel like was Hustler, because the only reason why I want to watch that was because Cardi B. But Cardi B only had one line. That's only one or two lines. Like, it was pointless. So what is going on? What is going to be the hardest thing accomplished? One of the hardest things might be accomplished is like staying focused on my schoolwork, like, and like when I go to college, it's gonna be hard being away from my friends that I've been with since freshman year and stuff like that. So in the beginning of 2020, mark a decade of 2010 and 2020, and looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think was the most important, significant thing that has happened to you in the last 10 years? The last 10 years I feel like was a struggle for me because I've been through different situations in my life that helped me grow as a person. But I can really say I grew as a leader. I grew as a motivator, encourager to my peers and my family. I feel like I have achieved so many trials and tribulations that helped me grow and see how life really is. Like, I'm about to graduate, so I feel like I learned these situations. I've been through these situations that helped me become the person I am today and the person that I'm going to be in the future. So all that came together was a very, like, I will not regret anything that happened. I will go back, do it again, because it helped me become the person I am today. And it helped me realize some things in my life that I had to fix, had to change to make myself, to become a better person to my family and friends. So, of you or event, something you will remember for 2020. So I really don't have a video to show, like a video that happened in 2019, I meant, because like I didn't really record nothing. But I feel like the best moment in 2019 was state champ. It was the Seminole game when we went to Seminole Sanford for the boys football team, and we beat them 20-0, and like we made it to the next round, and that was a good game because everybody was doubting them, saying, "Oh, they're not finna win. Oh, we finna lose," stuff like that. But I feel like that was a great experience because everybody was there. Popcorn, we all went together. It was like, "Oh, we finna support. We all finna do this." So everything went well. But I feel like 2020 is a new decade, a new me. I changed as a person. 2019 is the past. Everything that happened was meant to happen. I'm glad it happened. But yes, and don't mind my face, it's swollen. I got a infection in my jaw. But yes, that's it.
Oh, it don't. Oh yeah, like do the whole thing. Shoot, I don't care. Y'all gotta be loud doing the whole thing.
What if I? Okay.
All right.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead. You got this. All right. Okay.
Yes, sir. Hello, my name is Nyla Gunn. I'm a senior at Parker High School, and I would like this video to be deleted after. But, how was my year at Parker High School? It was pretty good. I mean, my senior year didn't go as planned, but everything happens for a reason. Hopefully, we have a graduation in July at a football stadium. What are your plans for next year? My plans for next year is go to a 4-year college, pursue my dream in nursing program. What was the best thing about high school? The best thing about high school was sports. I love being in sports. I love being a leader and be able to fellowship with other kids or students that love what I love. Is there anything I podcast you would like and to thank? I would like to thank Hoovy, Coach Hoovy. You're the best ever. I love you so much. I'm who I am today. He a great coach, a great leader to all youth. And I just pray that him and his family be blessed throughout their whole life. And Miss Owen, my math teacher, 10th grade year, she was awesome. I love her so much. She was the best teacher. Like, she was really a loving person. I really loved that about her. Who, is there anything you regret? I really don't regret nothing. Everything happened for a reason, and I'm glad everything took place because I'm learning from my mistakes and still learning from today. And for what do you think you will be in 10 years? I think I'll be having a family, in a great atmosphere with nursing program and nurse practitioner, stuff like that. What's the funniest thing that happened in class? Funniest thing that happened was Skate Hill used to go off on those kids. Like, those kids was mad disrespectful, and he used to just snap 24 seconds. The thing I remember in class was really those kids. I said at this point, and the movies. It was very interesting. What is one thing Skate Hill said or did that you remember or will remember? Don't take life for granted. Pretty much it. What do you think you'll most remember about Papa Has 20 years? Really about all the administration and teachers that I really love the students and how they do things for a reason for us or for them, either way. But yeah. So these next clips of films are going to show you out my Papa High School year with friends and just videos of just having fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Senior year, it's a wrap. 2020 gang. Oh, and we in COVID-19. Praying for all the loss. For real, it's really crazy out here. But 2020 out.
Hi, my name is Liam Verlont. I'm currently in the 9th grade. I've been at Popka High School for 1 year, and my past middle school was Trinity Christian School. I've been there from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. And the most memorable thing that happened last year was probably going to Grad Venture with my friends all night at Universal. And what am I looking forward to the most this school year? Christmas and spring break, obviously. And the best TV show I saw this summer was Stranger Things Season 3. I love that show. And what song is going through my head right now? The 80s version of Africa. I love that. And what artist do I absolutely hate and why? Right now, the artist that I hate is Halsey. I really do not like her voice or the music. And the one time I laughed this summer, I was on vacation and I saw a bunch of people riding bicycles naked for World Naked Bike Ride Day. They're protesting against something, I don't know what. And the place that I ate at the most this summer was McDonald's. I love that. And what is something I want to do this school year? I want to try and study harder and do well in school. My biggest challenge this year, math, easily. And my biggest change in between now and the end of school, I'll probably mature a lot more. If I could describe my life right now in a song, it would be working for the weekend. I don't know why, it just explains my life right now. And finally, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Lena, for helping me throughout this school year. Bye. I am Liam Furlot. It is March 10th, 2020. What was the best thing that happened in 2019? I took a trip to London. And what was the worst thing that happened in 2019? Both my pets died. Describe how the school year is going. School's pretty hard. I don't have the best grades. And what was something funny or good that happened in class or at school? I just get to have lunch with my friends. I mean, I have fun. It's funny there. And Skate Hill was gone for September and October, and what was some things that were going through your mind about his absence? I was hoping he was okay, and when he was gonna come back. And what did I do for Christmas? I just spent time with my family, not much. And what was the best thing that I gave for Christmas? I gave a massage chair to my father. And what was the best thing I got for Christmas? I got Disney tickets to go for the next week. And what was the best song of 2019? I liked Old Town Road. And what was the best movie of 2019? I think it was Star Wars. What was the worst movie of 2019? Probably Cats. What was going to be the hardest thing to accomplish between now and the end of school? Probably keeping my grades up. And the beginning of 2019 marks a decade. And looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think was the most important, significant thing that happened to you in the last 10 years? For me, it was probably I moved into a new house, and I have a lot more space now. So, that's it. That's my video diary. How was the year now that we are at the end of the year? It was okay. It could have been better for me. And number 2, what are your plans for next year? I plan on attending the Apopka High School again. And number 3, what was the best thing about Apopka High School? Seeing my friends, I really like them. And number 4, is there anyone at Apopka High School you would like to thank and why? I'd like to thank my sister for showing me around the school, showing me what to do. Number 5, who were memorable teachers you had throughout the year? And one of my favorites was Miss Brennan, my daughter success teacher. She was really fun. And number 6, is there anything I would regret in the last year of school? Not really. I didn't do much. And number 7, what was the most memorable thing that happened? Probably hearing that the rest of the school year would be online. And number 8, where do you think I'll be in 10 years? I know I'll be working, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna live yet. I don't know if I want to live here, or out of the country, or somewhere else. And what was the funniest thing that happened in film class? I cannot think of anything, although stuff did happen. I can't think of a thing right now. And what was the most memorable thing that happened in film class? For me, it was just watching all the films. And number 11, what is one thing that Scale said or did that you remember or will remember? And again, I can't think of anything. I don't know why. Number 12, how would I like to be remembered? I'd like to be remembered as funny and smart for my friends and family. And number 13, what do you think will be the most memorable about Apopka High School 20 years from now? I think I'll remember my friends most of all. And that was my video diary.
What is that? That's my fist. Ew.
My name is Egypt Ellison, and right now I'm going to be answering some questions. What grade are you in? I'm currently in 9th grade. I'm a freshman in Apopka High School, and yeah. How long have you been in Apopka High School? If you are new to Apopka High School, where were you? This could be middle school. I was from Wolf Lake Middle, and it's okay. It was okay. I mean, Apopka High School is very new to me. I've been in the Pop High so far for 4 weeks now, and it's going by, I mean, it's going pretty well for me. So, what was the most memorable thing that happened last year connected with school? I believe my dance, my 8th grade dance, and I was hanging out with all my friends, and we danced, and we took pictures and everything. We recorded everything, and I'll never forget my dress, my beautiful dress. And I looked really good, just saying. What are you most looking forward to this year? I'm looking forward to getting really good grades in classes and being really, like, more responsible, because last year it was just, it could be better. I'm really looking forward to improving on the stuff that I need to, like, succeed throughout this year. And I just want to get a car going on to junior year. What was the best movie / TV show that you saw this summer? I believe I saw I watched The Greatest Showman, and I watched it, like, this summer. I watched it, like, for, like, the 4th time already, and it was pretty good. I also watched, Aladdin, like, not the old Aladdin, like, the new one, and it was pretty good. I really like Will Smith's act. It was good. What song is going through your head right now? I'm a huge fan of Fall Out Boy. It's a rock band, and I believe 4th of July by that band is going through my head right now. It's also another song called American Beauty / American Psycho by that same band, and yeah. What song or artist you absolutely hate and why? I can't really think of anything. I mean, if I could think about it for one moment, there's nothing that I really hate. I can say that what kind of music that I do hate, it really depends on the lyrics of it. Like, if it's just absolutely trash and there's really no meaning to it, then I'll probably dislike it a bit. There's a meaning to most songs that I listen to, so it's, like, kind of hard to think about it. When was one time you laughed this summer? What was it that made you laugh? God, I laugh at a lot of things, and I can't really seem to remember one. There's this one time when, me and my friends Ashley and Heaven were, like, we were all playing, Uno online, and we just continued, like, drawing cards, like, until we ran out of the cards, like, the stacked ones that you draw from. And so, we decided to, like, put down our drawing cards, like, draw 2 cards, draw 4 cards, until, like, we all ran out, and the first to run out has to, like, draw all these cards. And so, like, I believe that, Ashley ended up being, no, I think it was, every time we played, it was something different, so I will say, like, all of us got our cards drawn, and it was just really funny. What place did you eat at the most this last summer? I believe Chili's. What is something you intend to do this year? Probably get really good grades. That's number 1. Continue getting good grades so I can get a freaking car over here. I believe grades, probably making a lot of new friends, because I'm a pretty nice girl, I believe. Yeah, and I just want some new friends so I can interact with more. what is going to be your biggest challenges here? I don't know. Probably waking up 5 in the morning, getting myself ready, going to school, surviving. It's a big school. I'm just a little girl. What is going to be what is going to be the biggest chance in you between now and the very end of school? I can't really think about it. Probably, like, me growing to be a very young adult and, you know, being more mature. Probably not, but who knows. I can't really think of anything right now. If you could describe your life in a song right now, what would it be? Sing a line of it. Probably Next Up Forever by AJR. Yeah, that's pretty much the song. And it goes like, and I'll be next up forever, 'cause I don't know what's coming next. I know I gotta grow up sometime, but I don't think I'm ready yet. And that kind of like represents me like all the way. Like, I just want to stay a kid. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to be like old, immature. I just want to be a child. And last question is, give a shout out to whomever is important in your life right now. Say what you want. They can say what they want. Okay. I believe people that are truly important in my life is my mom, because she helps me throughout a lot of things that I was and still is struggling with. My dad, he's the same. He is always the one who makes me smile. Same goes with my brother. You know, he's really intelligent, and he is the one that inspires me and everything. My friends, all the people that I care about. My best friend Ashley over here, like, hey. All of my friends that have made me so happy throughout my life. I just want to thank all of you guys for being here with me and making me smile, and you guys are amazing. Like, you guys are the reason why I want to be alive right now. Like, you guys are just the best. So, thank you so much. Bye. We're on. Okay, that's cool. Hello, my name is Egypt Ellison, and today it's January 30th, 2020. I just did number 1, so there. Number 2, what was the best thing that happened in 2019? Does not have to be connected to school. The best thing that happened in 2019 was pretty much going to places such as like Universal, the field trip back in 8th grade, the 8th grade dance, the first day of freshman year. That was probably one of my best, that was like one of the best things happening in 2019. Just overall hanging out with my friends and family, like, you know, that was pretty, I enjoyed it. Number 3, what was the worst thing that happened in 2019? Does not have to be connected to school. I mean, I thought about it, like, I'm not really sure because, you know, even throughout my tough days, I wouldn't say, like, that's, like, the worst thing ever. Like, 2019, that was a good year. Like, barely anything bad happened to me, you know? I mean, yeah, technically, nothing really bad has happened. Number 4, describe how the school year is going so far. What was something funny or good that happened in class or in school? School year the school year, it's been pretty good so far, you know. I've been getting good grades. I've been, you know, seeing all my friends, talking to them again. I've been, you know, just doing really good this year. You know, nothing bad has happened. Or something funny or good that happened in class. I'll just try to think of something that happened in class. I guess yesterday, or yeah, today or yesterday, there was just screaming in your office, like people screaming in your office, and that was kind of funny. And that happened a few times before, but it's just, it gets me every time. Number 5, you were gone September and October. What was something that was going on through your mind about his absence? Not gonna lie, I was kind of worried because just kidding, I'm playing. I was kind of worried because, like, I heard a few rumors going on, like, did he die or something? Oh my god, did he, like, is he sick? Like, but, yeah, I was pretty much worried, but I knew you were coming back, so, yeah. What did you do for Christmas 2019? I spent time with family. I went to a friend's house and stayed there until midnight, just hanging out with people that I love. My cousins came over for Christmas, so that was pretty nice, and we just had fun together. What was the best thing you gave for Christmas? I would say, like, what each of my family members, I drew a portrait of, like, of their face or something, and I gave that to them. So, just, like, a drawing, you know, like, I didn't really buy anything, because I didn't know what to give to them from, like, a store or whatever, so I just made something for them. Arts and crafts, baby. What was the best thing you got for Christmas? I got official drawing tablet. I'm so happy. So fucking happy. Wait, I accidentally cursed, my bad. What was the best song of 2019? It must have been released that year. I was thinking, and throughout all the songs I listened to that are from 2019, I would say Memories by Maroon 5. I really like that song, not gonna lie. What was the best movie of 2019? I mean, yeah, the best movie. I watched Toy Story 4 around summer, so I would say that was the best movie. And, yeah. What was the worst movie of 2019? It could have been in film class. I'm not really sure, you know, like, I never really watched any bad movies before, except the Emoji Movie, but that wasn't released in 2019, so. What is going to be the hardest thing to accomplish between now and the end of the school year? I would say bringing my freaking biology class up, because I don't understand. I study, I do homework when I need to, I, like, do all the work, and somehow I managed to pass. Well, somehow I just have a C in there. I don't understand. Like, I want something better than a C. I'm not dumb or anything. Include a film minimum of 1, maximum of 5, of you or an event or something that you will remember from 2019. Jeez. I'm gonna skip question 13 because, it would make more sense if I were to answer that question at the end of this video. So yeah. Okay. The last question reads, the beginning of 2020 marks a decade, 2010. God damn it, I can't English today. To 2020. In looking back at the last 10 years, what do you think was the most important, significant thing that has happened to you in the last 10 years? The most important thing, I guess it would be learning to accept myself for who I am and not allowing people to change myself, like not just learning to know that who I am is like it's me, like no one can necessarily change who I am, except myself. So I don't really need anyone's opinion unless I just, like I don't really need it. I don't really care what people think about me. I just keep my head up and move on. Like I believe like that's the most important thing that I learned throughout my last decade of my life. Just learning to accept myself, So I thought about it for a second, and a film clip would be, hello, it's me, Egypt, and I'm back again with the third part of the video diary, so I'm gonna get started now. Question 1 says, how is the year now that we are at the end of the year? Ever since we started online school, it's kind of been going downwards for me, but at the same time, it's kind of easier because, like, I can just finish all my assignments in a matter of a couple of hours. But when it comes to, like, online school, you also, like, I'm always, like, used to seeing all my friends when I go to school, so I pretty much miss that. So it's just, like, yeah, I don't know. What are your plans for next year? This will be very different. My plans for next year is to just perhaps make new friends, perhaps work harder, stay focused, and just survive. Just survive. What was the best thing about Apopka High School? The best thing about it was just going to each class to see all my friends and just hanging out and yeah, just seeing all my friends of like socialize. That's pretty much it. Is there anyone at Apopka High School you would like to thank and why? Friends, coaches. I would like to thank my teachers for helping me get through this year, like helping me like not be so behind in 9th grade, because I know this grade is like one of the most important grades when it comes to high school, so I like to thank all my teachers for that. Who were memorable teachers you had throughout the years? I would say you, Mr. Scahill. I would say you. You are one of my favorite teachers throughout this year, and you're very important to me. Is there anything you regret in the last year of school or would change or do over again? When you think about it, there's really nothing I would regret. Like, it kind of went steady and everything throughout this year, so there's nothing really to change about it. What was the most memorable moment of the school year? There's a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of moments from your classroom, and it's like, I don't know. There were moments where, like, you would roast everyone, you would, like, make all jokes and everything. It was just a lot of memorable moments. Where do you think you will be in 10 years? That's something that I've been wondering too. Like, I don't know about my future yet. Like, I really don't know where my life's gonna end up after high school or college or anything. So it's kind of I'm kind of unsure. Like, I'm pretty much unsure about that. What is the funniest thing that happened in your film class? Yikes. I think it was when we were, like, watching The Breakfast Club, and we were choosing which roles the classmates should have. And at the end, nearly everyone chose Sahida. And that was pretty funny because it was just like everyone knew. Everyone knew. Everyone knew. What was the most memorable thing that happened? Same thing with the Breakfast Club thing. Same thing with that. What is one thing that Scahill said or did that you remember and will remember? Let me think. I remember you saying something to Isis, like you were making her like mad or something, but I don't remember what it was. But I do remember you making her mad or something. I don't know. Maybe it was the way you pronounced her name wrong, like Isis and not Isis. I don't know. What is one thing that... Oh, wait, never mind. How do you want to be remembered? I want to be remembered by having, like, how I am with my personality. Like, I think that I'm, like, a kind person and all. So I think that, like, people remember me because of how, like, how much of a good personality I had. So, and still have. So, yeah. What do you think you will most remember about Apopka High School 20 years from now? I think I'll remember a lot of things, such as, like, teachers, my friends, the campus, the classrooms, all that stuff, like, how it was, how it is now. So, yeah.
This is my beer diary. I'm doing it by myself, so let's start with question 1. What's your name? My name is Isis Pamela Taylor Lopez, but I don't like people calling me Pamela, so I prefer calling me Isis, but a lot of people calling me Isis, but okay, I don't care. Question 2. What grade are you? I'm in 9th grade. Okay, cool. Question 3. How long have you been at Apopka High School? If you are a new student at Apopka High School, where were you? I was in Wolf Lake Middle School. I have 4 weeks and 3 days at Apopka High School. Question 4. What was the most memorable thing that happened last year connected with school? The most memorable thing that happened to me, it was when my third period teacher called me and said that OCPS was going to give me a trophy. And then I went to Boom High School and they gave me a trophy for bilingual, and then they gave me a medal in Apopka High School for bilingual. Okay, question 5. What are you most looking forward to this year? I'm looking forward in this year to make friends, to have the same grades that I start with, you know, the start of the year, and then end those same grades. I'm looking forward to help people. I love helping people. I don't know why, but sometimes I'm mean. But okay, that's me. But I'm looking forward to the same person, to stay alive and to pass the year. So that's it. So question 6. What was the best movie or TV show that you saw this summer? The best show that I saw this summer is iCarly. I love that show. Some people say it's stupid, but I love this show. I guess it's stupid a little bit, but I like it. So cool. It made me laugh a lot. I don't know why, but okay. Question 7. What song is going through your head right now? Well, the song that's going through my head right now is Calladita from Bad Bunny. It's a Spanish song. So, okay. Question 8. What song or artist do you hate? Absolutely hate. Sorry. What song or artist do you absolutely hate and why? I hate the Kardashians because I think they're fake. They think they're better than everybody because they have money, and no, they're not. And I really hate them since I started keeping up with the Kardashians. I hate them a lot. I don't know why, but okay, I hate them. Question 9. When was one time you laughed this summer? What is and what made you laugh? So I always look novellas with my grandma, so we were looking novellas, and then we were eating everybody at the table, and then she came like, and we smelled that fart, somebody fart. She was like, okay, and then she came and fart again, but hotter and hard. Everybody can hear that, and then she came. The funny part was when she came and said, "Ooh, girl, that stink," and I was like, okay, that made me laugh so much. Question 10. What place do you eat at the most this last summer? The place we ate this last summer, mostly last summer, was Bahama Breeze, because like my cousin loved Bahama Breeze, and when my grandma used to ask where are you wanna go guys, and he used to say Bahama Breeze, so we used to eat a lot in Bahama Breeze. I don't know why I like it. I like the chicken nuggets, but he loved the chicken pasta, so we used to go a lot to Bahama Breeze. So now it will be question 12. What is going to be your biggest challenge this year? The biggest challenge for me this year will be keeping the same grades that I start with, having the same friends that I start with, having the same relationship with my family, because I really don't want that to change, and I want everything to stay normal. But I guess I'm not the one who decide that, but the biggest challenge will be to get good grades and to be me and don't change. I'm gonna see how that goes. 13. What is going to be the biggest change in you between now and the very end of the school? Well, the change, I guess, my grades. I don't know why I'm saying grades a lot. Will be my grades. I don't know if I'm gonna give them the same. Last year I almost failed, and I really don't want that to happen again. I really want to pass the year, and it's gonna be big for me because I'm not a good student. I try, but sometimes I just can't. Sometimes I just frustrated because it don't go like I want it to go. But I'm gonna try, and I know if I try I can. One time my dad told me that it's good to be smart but not so smart, and going to be smart but not too much. 14. If you could describe your life in a song right now, what will be the song be? Well, I don't like to sing a lot, but I'm gonna try. I love singing, but I don't like it. But I hate it sometimes. So, it will be like, I miss you. Sometimes it will be like, I miss you. Sometimes I cry in my room. I wish you were with me, but I don't know. Something like that it will be. And I guess that will be the one. But I'm not a good singer, but I'm trying. And I'm really trying because I'm kind of nervous because I'm in front of the camera. And I don't know if people gonna see this. I wish not. But I'm right now kind of nervous. I promise I'm nervous, like nervous. So 15. Give a shout out to whoever is important in your life right now. Say what you want. They can say what they want. Well, I'm gonna do 15 by myself because the most important person in my life is my dad, but he died when I was 10. And he always gonna be the same. He always gonna be my dad. And if I could tell him something right now, it would be that I really miss him and I wish he was with me, and that I will give anything, everything that I got just to tell him that I love him and that I miss him and that I wish I could be with him. And seriously, I really miss him. Sometimes I just mad because I really do miss him, and I didn't even have the opportunity to say bye to him when he died. And since that day, I am pretty mean to people, and I try not, but I really miss him. I wish he would be me. I wish he could see the person I'm coming through right now. I wish he see that his girl is growing up, and I know maybe he gone, but I know he always gonna be with me, and I know he's right now with me. But if I can tell him something, it will be that I love him and that I miss him. And he always, like, he one time told me that if you fail, you give up. And I promise him that I will never fail because I will never give up. But okay. Oh, nothing. Sorry, I missed one question and it was 11. Oh, no, dang. You. But question. That Mochis saying at this. And so okay, this is my third period diary that I'm doing right now. So let's get started. This is my period diary. I'm doing it by myself. So let's get started with question 1. Your name. My name is Isis Pamela Taylor Lopez. I don't like people calling me Pamela. I prefer them calling me Isis Bella. People call me Isis. Question 2. What grade are you in? I'm in 9th grade right now. Third question. How long have you been at Apopka High School? If you are a new student, where were you? I was in Wolf Lake Middle School, and I have been in Apopka High School 4 weeks with 3 days. Question 4. What was the most memorable thing that happened last year connected with school? The most memorable thing that happened to me last year when my third period teacher called me and said that OCPS was gonna give me a trophy. So I went to Boom High School and they gave me a trophy for Biolingo. Then I went to Apopka High School for a medal that they gave me for Biolingo. So question 5. What are you most looking forward to this year? I'm looking forward to still have the same friends, to still have the same grades, to still be me, to still be alive. I want to have the same friends because right now I can be friends with somebody and then the end of the school I can be like, oh, I don't know her, I don't want to talk to her. I want to have the same grades because like right now my grades going down and I don't want that. I almost failed last year and I don't want to fail again. Okay, that's it. Now question 6. What was the best movie or TV show that you saw this summer? Well, the best movie I saw was Secret Life of Pets 2. That movie is so funny. And the best show that I saw was iCarly. I love that show. I guess it's kind of stupid, but I love it. 7. What song is going through your head right now? the song that's going through my head right now is I Like It Like That from Bad Bunny and Cardi B. What song or artist do you absolutely hate and why? I hate the Kardashians because I think they fake. They think they're better from everybody because they have money. No, they're not. They're still persons, but I hate them. Question 9. When was one time you laughed this summer? What was it and what made you laugh? What made me laugh is that we were in the car and we were going to the mall, and then my cousin came and farted in the car, and then he came and said like, who fart? And we know it was him, and it was stink. And the funny part was like, that was not me, and that made me really laugh a lot. Question 10. What place do you ate at the Mochis last summer? I ate at Bahama Breeze because my cousin liked Bahama Breeze, so we used to go a lot of Bahama Breeze. Question 11. What is something you intend to do this year? I intend to leave my mark. I intend to leave my mark, to change the world. I know I can change the world. I'm gonna try to change the world though. I want people to know who I am. I want them to know what I did. So in my way, I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna try to do it, and I'm gonna try to leave my mark. That's my biggest challenge, what I think to do. What is going to be your biggest challenge this year? Like I was saying in question 11, it will be to keep the same grades, to keep the same friends, and to leave my mark. I know I'm gonna leave that mark in one way, and I am going to do it because I think changing the world little bit by a little bit is good, and it's something that not a lot of people do. Question 13. What is going to be the biggest change in you between now and the very end of the school? Well, the biggest change will be grades, classes, friends. I guess the biggest change will be everything. I guess was for me. I will keep everything like normal. I really don't want nothing to change, but I'm not the one who decide that. And I really want everything to be just normal, just be chill, not to change. But okay, we will see how that goes. Question 14. If you could describe your life in a strong song right now, what will be the song? It will be like, I miss you, I really want you with me, I always cry in my room for you. Something like that. 15. Give a shout out to whoever is important in your life right now. Say what they want. They can say what they want. Well, I'm doing this question by myself too because the most important person in my life is my dad, and he died when I was 10. And if I can say something to him, it will be that I love him and that I miss him, and that I will give everything that I got for him. That if I don't have one opportunity to see him again, it will be that. It will be to see him again because I really miss him. I really cry sometimes. I cry every day. I will not say sometimes because I cry every day for him. Because I want him to see the woman I'm becoming, the girl I'm becoming. I want him to see everything that I'm making by myself. I want him to see that I going to be somebody, that I'm making somebody of myself. And I know if I can tell him something, then it will be that I love him and that I miss him and that I wish he will be with me right now. And I'm going to cry. And I will tell him that I love him and that he everything for me, and that I wish he was with me, and that if I have opportunity, that it will be going with him. And I know maybe he's gone, but I know he's right now with me. He is going everywhere with me. He's never gonna leave me alone. And I know it have been hard for me, but I'm making it true. I'm making everything fine. And I love you. So this was my therapeutic diary. This is my big diary. I wish you, Mrs. Gill, enjoy it.